YouTube. Got down here today. It's been a little cold. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm freezing. It's 50 degrees. When you get your feet wet, it's not a good feeling. But just got a feeling I need to get down here because I've noticed some changes, and I didn't want to mess up and miss what I wanted to show everybody. I got my feet wet, now I'm really cold. Somehow I got to go under this joker right here. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm getting a lot better at that. Well, it felt like I was. Alright. There's a place I've always kept secret. And the last time I was down here, I'm picking up a pace. I'm not going to be looking for rocks, even though I can't help myself. I already have. But I'm already maybe a mile in. And I noticed some different little markers and stuff when I was down here last time. And I'm afraid they might be fixing to come in and rip it out, or I'm not sure if maybe they did that before COVID. But I just want to catch it before it's gone. Because the way the world is, you can be there one day and it's there. Come back next time and it's not there anymore. It's strange seeing this place without all my green. I'm supposed to have this thing stabilized. So, good if it is. And it'll work, whatever it does. It's cold. We'll try not to keep saying that, but southern people get cold easy anyway. And I ain't even gonna tell y'all it's 50 degrees and I'm freezing to death. I mean, I'm wrapped up too. This one, I got a good way to go. It's just a beautiful place that I go to. And I got my phone completely shut down where I can't be tracked by anything. Because you know, if you don't shut it down, they'll load you for what they call memories. And that's a good record. So they got it. No matter if you delete it, it'll come up as a memory. I don't need that. I got YouTube. And I guess I'll just look for rocks on the way back. If I ain't trying to get out here because I'm about to die. Because it is definitely... I can't believe it's weird, if you ain't complaining about one thing, you complain about another. Last time I was down here, it was 100 degrees. But it seems like I think I like that better. One thing I don't got to worry about is no snake. They are down somewhere hiding in something. And that makes a big difference. Get up in these bushes now. I don't know how good that's going to be with this stabilizing on. I noticed one of my videos I got down here and everything was all blurred out. And it's just the way it is, y'all. I'm not going to stress it because I've watched other YouTubers start having panic attacks over this. And I'm doing this to not have panic attacks. So I don't want to start overthinking what I'm doing or if I look funny or all that kind of crazy mess. It's just humans. And I'm one of them. See, I can't help myself. Looking for a rock. I'll get up here, take y'all walking through the woods, show you what I have to get through sometimes just to get back here. Woo! Almost bit the rock that time. See, I heard heavy equipment down here. So it got my brain thinking. I'm like, man, you get down there next spring and your beautiful stuff could be gone with a concrete tunnel got dirt over it. I don't want that. So I wanted to show this place I go to when I just feel bad. It wakes you up, makes you feel better. It seems like to me, I guess you'd have to walk real slow. But when I'm looking at it, it looks like it's jumping around just as much. But we're just gonna do it. It is a completely different place when it's not a jungle. Because I know a lot of people think it's weird that I feel like I'm about to die because it's 50 degrees. See, there's my creek. But up here on this little area, one thing, I don't look for rocks if I'm up here. Well, that's a lie because I'm looking down there at them. But it's beautiful. See how pretty that is? Boy, I tell you what, if you've seen Tomcat Josh, he is taking him one kind of tour. And I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before. And I'm gonna go one day. I really want to. There's some beautiful stuff there. Oh, look at that. Can y'all see up in there how beautiful that is? Now we might run into some deer because they out. But a deer ain't gonna do nothing but run. Hope I just love to spot one though and show y'all. But that's not what I'm here for. Because you've seen what that creek looked like. And we're gonna be in the same creek. Here, big old hawk. Let me see here. You know, yeah. Okay. Definitely different in the cold. I mean, I started back here last October when I first discovered rock hounding. And I guess I was so excited, I don't even remember it being cold. I don't think we had much of a winter last year. But this right here cuts a big chunk out of that creek and you ain't got your feet in the water. But yeah, if y'all hadn't heard of Tomcat Josh, he's a really super cool dude. And he is doing some adventures. And unlike me, he don't run his mouth the whole time. And you can hear his feet on that gravel. And the stuff you seeing, it's like you walking, it's like you with him. It's amazing to me. I'm totally just thrilled with YouTube, especially now that I've met so many new friends. Man, have I been having a good time going around the world, just seeing the most wonderful stuff I've ever seen in my life. And to type, I have never seen anything like that before in my life. It's something that most of y'all have already seen me do, because all these rocks y'all got, I've never seen it. Just checking that wood, make sure it ain't petrified. All right, now you gotta learn how to do a little dance on this. Well, I'm gonna walk in the water. I just don't care. Got to go. I wanna go where I'm going, and ain't nothing gonna stop me. Last time I went over this, it burnt my butt so bad, it wasn't even funny. That joker's hot now, so there must be something hot running through it. Right. Just don't scrape myself on this rusty mess. Uh-oh. Come on now. There you go. Stupid clay. Okay. I know as far as I got y'all was where that artesian well's coming up out of the ground out of that cave. Well, it's past that. That's why I've got the pace going. It feels good. I'm so glad I came. I done sit there and talk myself out of it. And I was like, you know what, man, you's out there at 100-something degrees complaining about the heat. Now you gonna let some cold bother you? So yeah, and here I am looking for rocks. And I said I wasn't gonna do it. Can't help it. Don't know why I'm in such a rush anyway. It's like, I'm cold. I gotta get my mind off of it. Oh, what's that? Look at that. That joker's so heavy. And I know what I know what this looks like cut. I've cut it. Oh, it's beautiful. I like to get up in here, cause ain't nobody been in this since all this green snaky stuff died. So ain't no telling. And I have found some nice big chunks of petrified wood in here. I'd love to zero in on it. Show y'all this stuff. Look at there. You talking about something pretty when you work it. It is unreal. Just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I'm gonna look in here a little bit. I can't help myself. Just something. Oh Lord. Well, that's good enough. I'm gonna look this way. Because when these banks come up, the water does, and move this stuff around. We hadn't had no rain this year. The ponds across the street, I mean, they look plumb pitiful. It's like just the lily pads. The roots ain't even in the water no more. That is the most prettiest, silkiest stuff you've ever. I know that could be turned into a beautiful stand or display. I want to look in here. Uh-oh, I see stripes. Ain't that beautiful? Just a little piece. Uh-oh. I think it's cool just to find it dirty like that. See that skull in there? But you see what it looks like when it comes off the ground. Boy, I tell you what, AZ Rockhounding Adventures, man, did she put on a show the other night, her and Brian. I mean, to tell you what, they have really worked for every single thing they got. And you can tell they did it too, because, man, is she a good closer. She'd get out there, and her and him now, I keep on not giving him the credit that he's due. But they are a perfect team. It's like this and that. All right, I'm fixing to hit it hard and just get out of here. I get trapped by these rocks. And that sun's hitting it just right too, and I can see. I like stuff like that that's just got shapes. See that? Them little things. I don't know what it is, but that stuff has got that purple crystal in it sometimes. And I can't help to look. I found it one time. That's all it takes. Once. That joker's heavy. There's a green rock. It's green. There's another one. Right there. And that's that natural whatever it is. Oh, that's clay, and when it dries out, it just turns to powder. I hate that stuff. I don't hate it, but it irritates the fool out of me because it always looks like a beautiful rock with reds and stuff all in it. And it'll trick your brain, and before you know it, you got it in your hand. And it's clay. All right. I hope this phone don't black out on y'all like it did on another one. That right there is iron. That's where them nodules come from. I love it out here. I don't care if it is cold. It's getting better. I just stepped in the shade and it's like, whatever, man. I'm not in that house. And I feel good now. I done got it. Look at all this here. We're gonna find something pretty, because ain't nobody been back up in here this cold. And a lot of people don't come back here anyway. They're scared. I can't see that. Put it on the ground. See, that's a good bank right there. I'm in Autauga County. This is my little private creek I started out in. Well, you know, I'm in my 4th month. YouTube time seems like a long time. I have really enjoyed the ride though, let me tell you. I love it. Who knew? Well, a lot of them did, because they've been working really hard, doing what they do. And thank God for them, because they sure helped me and my parents through some really strange times when we were told to stay in the house and we couldn't leave. I love stuff like that. Look at that wall. Got them ferns and that moss. Gotta kind of be careful, because if the water runs the right way, it'll cover up a hole with a fine sand. And you come along, you step in it, and that sand's not packed. See, that's exactly what I'm worried about. Taking my spot, taking my place away from me. See that? Uh-oh, I'm sinking. See that in that water out there? Oh, I ain't getting my shirt wet. That's who's gonna take my paradise away from me. Right there. They'd rather play this game and tear all this up than just go somewhere where you already got a field. I'm gonna have to keep this because I don't like it in my creek. Find them all the time. I don't even know how much them jokers cost. I don't have the patience for such stuff. Hitting the ball in the hole, I just ain't something I've ever done. I played putt-putt, but that about drove me nuts. I can't sit still like that and look at something. I got to move. I'll show you. I'm going. Every time I do these things, I see in all these places I want to look. But I got a mission in my head. And it's early. Woo! I ain't got no human tracks. So that's a good sign. Because the ones that come back here usually got a good sharp eye, and there's no footprints. There's a, what's that? That's something right there. That is a deer. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, this is good. See, see how this is changing? From my flat open little creek, you might not be able to see. I'm trying to figure out how to get my light, how not to get it. That's the banks. But if you remember what I just came out of, it's just wide open. And when we hit this artesian well, this water stops. It's got a trickle. But you wait to see what I got hit around the corner. That I took a couple of pictures of it. And that kind of spooked me. Because I don't want to lose it. And it wouldn't take much to get people down. Uh-oh, I got to go on that cliff. I see something. Oh, it ain't nothing. It's an illusion. Dang it. That's all right, though. Okay, I'll get this one. That's nice. That's going to be nice cleaned up. That's got a fracture in it. Darn it. I don't take broke rocks no more. Let somebody else find it like I was last year. I just done worked it now, and I know if you take a broke rock, it don't get fixed. I love this stuff. You see the shine it takes. It's like a black crystal. Sometimes they different. There'll be one that's, well, it feels good not having to worry about them snakes coming out, falling out that tree on your head. All right then. We got one for the pocket. We're gonna move because I really want to get this on video in case I come back and then turned it into a pipe. Because I love it back here. I really do. Because you look at that ground, ain't no person been back here. I think they're scared. I don't know if I should be or not, but I'm not. Don't scare me a bit. I know I said I wasn't gonna look for rocks, but I lied. Didn't really lie. I just want to look at this cliff. See, that's how we get new stuff. When those big old flashes come through here, knock all this out. Woo, my feet are cold. I know y'all don't think 50's cold, but when you're from the South, 70 is cold. I mean, tell you, it's freezing. I'm having a new fireplace installed. I want one. I'm tired of messing with it. I want one where I can just press a button and that joker comes on. And I'm getting it. Thanks to Julie and Brian. They taught me out of spending a whole bunch of money. I was like, well, you know what? I was about to spend that big old chunk of money. I get me something I want now. New fireplace. I got one, but I don't know. I might not get it. Thinking about it. This is where it starts getting beautiful. So, I believe, no, because the water's still flowing too good. See, that right there is what made me want to come back. Those tapes. There's one there. There's another one there. That's the survey. So they've been down in here for some reason. Ooh, I need to get on this. Oh, I'm sinking. Okay. Darn, that's scary. I hate to get trapped in this cold water. Okay. That's what made me think they might be fixing to. See, there's one there. That scares me. That scares me more than a snake. They down in here. But I'm hoping, by the condition of them, that could possibly be before COVID. When everybody was throwing that money like they wasn't going to run out. And it kind of changed after people quit spending so much. They lost so much money in their businesses and things they had going. Kind of like everybody took a deep breath. Look, that's all deer. Now that is something else. That's a predator. That is not a deer. That has to be a coyote. Has to be, and that's new. That's a fresh track. So he might be right up in front of me. I ain't worried about him. That joker, I wish he hadn't jumped out on me. What's that? Oh, just saying. Show is pretty though. Just saying. Look at how pretty that is. See, I was waiting on I got some beautiful stuff on the way from Julie and Brian. And I wanted to come down here and just do my pictures here with them beautiful rocks. And I know I still could, but usually when I go somewhere like this and push this effort into it, because I'm about 2 miles in and I gotta get out. And I don't mind it, it all feels good, but I just don't turn around and come right back. I like new stuff. And I thought about doing a video to where I'm just gonna, because there's creeks everywhere here. I mean, you go down the road, you probably go over 30 bridges. And they got Indian names. And I know from them now that I can't just pick up stuff anymore. But I can still film it on the ground and just leave it there. Because when I find beautiful stuff like that, I don't tell people where I am. Just like I don't tell people where I am right here. Local people, you might know where I am. And if you do, keep it to yourself and come down here and get you something. But don't come down here and start posting on Google, because the people will come out here and tear our stuff up. I just want to, it just turns into Jurassic Park when you get down here. And this is why the walls are dangerous. You got no choice walking this water. I like to look in these little spots. I ain't scared of snakes no more. I mean, I am, but they ain't here in this cold water. They couldn't move if they got in this water. Still got to be careful. I get excited and I sort of forget what I'm doing. You see how that stuff falls? And that's a new fall right there. Man, I hope, yeah, there it goes. I'll watch this joker. Okay, I gotta move. I'm 30 minutes in. The time goes by real quick for me. I just wanted to show y'all how beautiful this is back here before they plow it all out and put a crazy old pipe. Because I ain't going through no pipe. I mean, look at that. That's that nice stuff right there. I know that that would come out. I just believe that might be coming open. It's heavy. Now you tell me that wouldn't make a pretty slab. If it didn't weigh what it does, I'd take it. I always say I'm gonna get something on the way back. I ain't never picked up something on the way back. If I'm gonna get it, I'll haul it. I'm just gonna take my time, y'all. I decided it might be my last time in here, and I don't think nobody's been up here. I've been trying to figure out why this is the way it is, because I can't find it anywhere else. And I've probably been to at least 10 or more creeks and streams and river, and you just don't find it. And in my head, I'm thinking this was old riverbed, because the river is over back there, maybe 2 miles, maybe. And it's like the river laid all this down and then scooted back. And then this artesian well has slowly but surely uncovered the riverbed. Oh, it looked like something it ain't. Now that's one of them jokers that hang. I don't know about that. You can tell the inside's full of. I'm gonna take that just cause. Looks good. Oh yeah, there's something else up close. I don't know if y'all can see them. Jeff's trying to tell me how to make that sparkle show, make it blurry. Yeah, you can see it. He was right. I know. He always gives me good advice, and for some reason, I hear it, but I don't listen. It's weird. It's like you don't hear it. I don't know. Shoot. He always gives me good advice. Got to say that about him. He's a good old country boy. Man. We all men, but we call each other boy in the South, and it ain't no disrespect. Everybody's so dang hurt nowadays. But I ain't found none of that down here. We ain't having no problems like everybody else is having. I seen some stuff that tripped me out about 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't believe it. I said, why didn't I know about this? Because we ain't got it. It ain't happening here. These people in Alabama, man, everybody gets along. You see somebody in trouble, you help them. Don't matter who they are. You don't know how many strangers I've got out and changed tires for, or knocked on people's door to use their phone. And that's normal. Didn't even hesitate. And seems like we're living in a scarier world, but it ain't no more scary than it's ever been. Kids are a little more crazy. But I don't know if that comes along with age. Because I remember people being scared of me when I was young, and I wasn't no threat to nobody. I just looked like one. And I had a smart mouth. I was just a smart ass. Oh, excuse my language. Golly, I can't believe I said that. Lord, forgive me. Dang. Try to stop doing something and come out your mouth. Trying to be a good person, y'all. And in my book, oh, look at back there. Look at that hole. Let me see. There you go. Look at that hole. That is, oh, that old boy excited now. Oh, get up in that. Come here, Bush. Wonder what made that big old hole in there like that. Y'all see that big old hole? Now you watch what y'all gonna see and I ain't. Grab this bush. Oh, looks like a little waterfall place. I bet there's something pretty in it. Let's see if I can get y'all in that hole. See what I'm talking about? There's a clip right there. And it done dug a hole in there. And that's where you find the pretty stuff. But I ain't fit to go up in there. Not today. Something just been bugging me about getting back here. Because I swore I wasn't going to show nobody this. Let it be my private little... When I don't feel good, I can come out here and just sit down. And I feel better. Because I do look for rocks. That'll make anybody... Well, I guess anybody. Look, there's another place where it did it. That water's coming off that steep hill and digging holes up there in the top. See, I couldn't see that in the summer because it's so thick and green. Because this seems so much closed in. But look at the difference in the way this joker looks. From rocks everywhere to being trapped in. That's why people are scared of it. Because you feel like you're in a... It boxes you in. But, yeah, don't stop me. It's a difference in saying you don't care and just not thinking about it. Just go. Just do it. You can always run, whatever you got to do. I just think it's so pretty. Look, here's a fresh... See, I found some good stuff right here. I remember I had been back this far. That right there, just something else. I have really, really enjoyed myself in the last 3 weeks. Had a lot of people coming in. I'm trying to get in there and say hey to everybody. I did not comprehend what was happening because I'm new. And now I understand. I used to wait for people to say something to me and they wouldn't. And I ain't gonna tell you what I thought because it wasn't right. Now you talking about that will shine up so pretty you wouldn't believe it. See that peach inside of it and the lines? And it's got a fracture. But none of this does. That's water lines. Oh, let me try and get that in for you. There you go. Tried. There, it's trying. Come on, birdie. I don't know what side my... Oh, okay. Right there. There it is. That thing's pretty just to be picked up out the creek. I'm gonna take it. I don't take much anymore. I got so much I gotta get rid of it. And that's what my fireplace, I'm gonna put me some new logs in there. And all these beautiful rocks I've been finding, I'm going in the bottom of the fireplace. And guess who's going to have a Christmas fireplace camp? You listening to him. And I am going to put up my Christmas tree, and I am going to have a Christmas tree camp. That way, if you want to turn on your big old TV and have a fireplace on it, I know they already got it, because that's where I got the idea. And my Christmas tree ain't going to be fancy. I got it from my mama, where she could have one. And I just, fancy ain't something. It's what's in your heart when you do it. Oh, look at that. See how pretty that is? Wait till you see it wet. And see, that just fell out of that cliff. That joker, you can see right through it. It's got a, it does like a, this creek must have a lot of lime or something in it. Seen something else real good too. I have to get in the light. I ain't got no light. There it is. Get out my way, bushes. Got to remember the snakes want the light too. Uh-oh. Sun's back there. Let me try to find that joker first. I don't know if y'all can see that. That joker is just something else. It is beautiful. I love this stuff. Because once you get that white skin off of there, it keeps the water lines. But it turns into, it looks like glass with stripes. And it's solid. You can see this ain't, well, I see these cracks. Oh, look at that, how you can see that light coming through the end of it just from the sun hitting the top. I'm going to keep it just for that. Made it pretty on me. Let me look at this. I got kind of scared that might fall down on me. I'm too scared to get in that. Look at that overhang. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, that comes out. And that ain't nothing but sand. And I ain't fitting to put myself in it because Lord knows I've been hurt enough to learn a lesson not to dare myself to do something. But a lot of times I just move. I don't really think like I just did and look at that cliff and think, well, dude, that might come down on you. And your head's under the ground, you ain't gonna be screaming for help. And ain't nobody hear me back as far as I am back here now. This is all me. I seen something real pretty when I was walking out of this. Okay, I found that rock right here. So it's gonna be up here. Have to check this. And then purple, I guess it'd be amethyst. I've only found it once, but that's enough. You gotta keep looking. Huh, okay. What is that pretty rock? That stuff's everywhere. I know I got a bad habit, y'all, looking at stuff and going, ooh, ain't that pretty, and you can't see nothing. I watch my own stuff. Trust me, I've seen it. And I heard myself in that last video. And I thought people was just picking on me when they said, dude, you sound like Forrest Gump. I listened to that mess, I was like, dang, I do sound like that a little bit. It's like, at least I ain't telling y'all about no shrimp. Look how pretty that is. And when you want it to do it, it won't. That's a pretty rock. It's like silk. But I really seen a beautiful rock. And I want it. I want it bad. Where is it? That's not it. Which that's pretty cool because it's got like that little thing in it. I don't want it. I mean, will I be? Okay, we got stuff to see. I'm gonna look how pretty that is up there. We fitting to hit it. I'm gonna give one more scan. Show me, show me, show me. Come on now, let me see it. Found that right there. Come across here. There's my footprint. So it has to be. Shoot. My eyes zoomed right in on that joker, and I had to keep moving. Well, that's the end of that. We're gone. It'd be nice to find a big old piece of that wood. See how pretty that stuff is when it opens up? And that has got blue and purple. The purple runs on the top and that blue's on the bottom. I mean, that purple's, yeah. It's got blue in the middle. And you hear people talking about this area, and they say, see, I really don't keep that. I truly believe that's common opal. The way it, I've even worked at it. It just feels, it's like I had my opportunity to get on some opal now, and so I know what it feels like. I got people that's gonna send me, but that grew in there. And I just know that's a nice size rock. Look at that. Because I've got big hands. And I mean, for Alabama, that's just a miracle to me. Figure out how to. I got to put stuff in my backpack, y'all. Give me just a minute. Empty my little side pocket here. But you look down there, it's pretty. I love this backpack. You can keep it on your shoulder, but slide it around to empty out your pocket. You gotta hold it. And it's real loose, it lays low. And when I bend over, it don't ride up my back, knock me in the head. Gotta look at that. I'd love to find some of them purple crystals and let y'all see it. That ain't happening. Not on that one. I just love being down here. The rock's extra. Like, it's just good. That's deep. Dang. I'm telling you, this stuff's cold and hot. In 100-degree weather, this Artesian water's cold. Now it's cold. It's cold. I thought there'd be some big old bass in here. But I guess they all headed out to the river. See, the river's that way. So we're heading upstream. I got to be careful. Let me check all my stuff where I won't. I heard a little rattle. Alright. You know what? I believe I'm going to spin that joker like that. There you go. Yeah, that feels. Oh, oh my God, that's cold. I just sunk up to my knees. Golly. That raccoon. See? He came from up under there. Oh, he's probably up in there looking for stuff. Got a baby. That's a baby. Right there. And the mama. Ooh, dog, it's cold in this shade. Well, that fell down. Oh, there's a cave. I knew I was finding that stuff that goes in caves. See up there? I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm just holding it up in the air. Dang it. It's so deep right there. I can't, that don't look deep. But I'm going to tell you it's about 2 feet. And I do not want to get my britches wet. Because I might die. I've heard about southern people that just sitting by a tree and dying. Because it was freezing. 60. Lord help me. It's true though. I guess it's the opposite of how I can handle that heat. I just do it. It feels good. See how narrow that gets? This is what I wanted to show. I usually stay right up in there. I don't think I've been, oh yeah I have. Because I remember it getting really narrow up here. And I'm going to have to get wet. So here I go. I don't care because I want to show this. Because something tells me it might, oh yeah I have been up here. Something just telling me over and over and over, you better go get it because it might be gone. Oh man, I hope I don't sink. This is not the time of the year, but I can't wait. It's so pretty, y'all. Look at that. And even in the summer when we having the river can just look like it's about to flood out everybody. This joker drains out real quick and you can get in here and start hunting because it exposes all the brand new beautiful stuff. One good thing, if you got sore feet, that cold water knock the pain out. A lot of people don't realize if you put ice on your feet, if they hurt, you don't put heat on it. That ice will knock them nerves back. Uh-oh, look at there. I see me something in that hole. Oh, that's that metal. Let me see if that, yeah, see that metal? I can see better with that camera than me trying to get my face up in there. That stuff right there stinks. I don't imagine anybody ever wants some of that. I don't know. If you do, let me know. I'll get it for you. I got a couple of pieces at the house just to show people. That's that stuff I've talked about before. It stinks when I touch it. Not regular people. I ain't regular. But I'm gonna make it. And I found something new that I love to do. I mean, I love to do this. And I've let go of what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it. I know one thing, I'm going to visit AZ Rock Hounding Adventures because they got a bunch of legal claims. They got all their stuff hooked up legal. So no matter what you do and get back there and do it, they got you. You're not going to get back there and get in trouble or somebody take your stuff away from you. Anything like that. Because they have, between Brian and Vicky, they have got one big old brain. And they really, I imagine they learned the hard way because they've been going a minute. But he worked for the forestry agency. And so that teaches them a lot. You know, when they do that kind of work. I don't know, but I just could imagine you got to know what you're doing. You can't just join the club like you do a rock club. Because I flat joined that jugger and I didn't know nothing. And I thought it'd be a lot more than it is. For some reason, they will not let me in the lapidary part of it. I have flat begged. And the man that's got a key has his own lapidary equipment now. Don't need a key. And the woman that's got the other key just will not, because I set her straight for being rude to me. So she's making me pay for it. I've talked to every single one of them, run my mouth. It ain't happening. So I went and got one of them slant laps. Still ain't positive on that, because I could have swore people were calling it a slant flat lap, because it's a flat lap, but it's slanted. But it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about. That's just beautiful. I don't know if y'all think that's beautiful, but I do. Just absolutely. Then you watch, I'll find me something real big and pretty. In my dreams, it'll be way up there. I just love being out here. I done caught my breath now. Look at there. That's a big old tree sitting on the cliff. They ain't got no bottom. That joker. And I'm standing under it. Well, if anything like that ever happens to me, I don't know if you could put that on YouTube or not. I guess you couldn't. They could cut it off right before. Because I'd want my last adventure show. Oh, look at that. Can you see that right there? That joker's got crystals, which I call diamonds. Golly, I wish I had Julian Brian stuff, but I'm going for my birthday, and that'll be into March. See, that's that stuff that makes those brown puffy spots on the ground. It's just clay. See that? And I bet you money somebody knows how to work that clay could get that, mix it up, make mud pies, make a pot. But I ain't got to do all that. I like to find rocks. I got to figure out how to get them away. Because my slant lap is for my opals. I really love them jokers. They make my heart sing. I mean, ain't nothing like a pretty rock. And I am fixing to travel all the way to Arizona to find some. Because I love them, but that's sand. Oh, look at that. I love structure like that. The way that. There's another tree sitting on the side of the bank ready to fall in here. All right. I'm fixing to get in the water. Hey, go under that. Usually I wouldn't do this because of snakes, but ooh, dog. Oh, it's cold. Oh, golly. Oh, get up, get up. Go! Ah. All right, I'm up. Got some big old, boy. See that joker? Full of stickers. That's what that is. Because once I start getting out of somewhere, you just got to go. When you back in these woods like this, if you let every little sticker bush stop you, you're not going home. You just push through it and go on home. Look at that. How beautiful that is. And if you don't think that's pretty, something's wrong with you. I love it. And I see what time it is. And you know, you can hit that little 10-second thing, make it jump. But then you might miss it. If you could feel that, how sick, it's just whoop, 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 whoop. Y'all hear that echo? I noticed I heard myself back. my senses get real sharp when I get back in this stuff. And I know there ain't no snakes, but I still look out for them. I can't help it. And that's good, because you stay sharp. But you do get dull, because when the spring comes back, I can't believe I've already been back here an hour. That's crazy. Look at that. Birds living that. I think they call them bee catchers. I sure wouldn't want to mess with nothing like that. I really love the wildlife. I don't like to do any harm. I just think that's pretty. I always have. I didn't grow to love it. I think I was born loving that. Even when I was a little boy, we talked about that the other day, and I talked to my mama. She had to let me go, man. I'd drive her insane. I had ideas in my head, and I had to go. So she let me. I just had to be home before dark. Or if I heard her whistling, and she could put her fingers in her mouth, and I mean, man, she could blow her brains out screaming my name, telling me to come out of them woods. And I heard her. She said sun up, sun down, and it wasn't quite there yet. I pushed it, because you know how it is when you got to go, everything just starts looking so much better. Oh, picked up clay again. That stuff will get me every time. Look at there. That's a good deep hole right there. You could really get in that in the summer. This is oh look, that beautiful bird. And he's like, hey man, what's up? You see them beautiful birds? They sound like butterflies. It's something when you zoom in, this phone picks up your heartbeat in your hand. So pretty. I'm checking this out. Anything like this. Oh, there's a pretty piece, but I ain't touching it. Them birds is probably showing me. Look right here. Huh. See, I can tell by the way that sounds. Oh, look at that. That right there. That is some beautiful stuff when you work it. You see how black it gets? When you work it on that flat lap, that joker will get so pretty. And all I can think about is putting a piece of opal on top of it. Because it's just such a deep, beautiful black. There's a little piece of it right there. It's so black it's almost blue. I'm going to keep this one right here. Put it in the pocket. See, that's a piece of that iron. Makes my hands stink. Stink. Alright, birds, what was y'all showing me? It ain't worth all that. See how it makes you feel like you're trapped up in there? I don't feel trapped. I feel like if something jumped out on me, buddy, you better be ready for me. Because I'll throw this camera down. Start throwing rocks at it. Uh-oh, it's deep. My brain is so geared for snakes. I couldn't walk around that because it looked snaky. I'd rather get my feet wet again. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. That's pretty. Can you see them lines? I mean, it ain't much, but don't forget where I am. Somebody else can have that. Whew, I don't feel my feet. I love it down here. It's my favorite place. This is what I wanted to show everybody. What my little creek turns into. This is where my rocks come from. Up in them cliffs. And back there on that one. Let's move on up here. All right now. Looks like a trick. I'm not stepping in that. So here we go. Joker. Ugh. There's fish in that. This water's so nice and clean. It's unbelievable. A perfect stepping stone. There's lots of baby fish in there. And you can't tell, I'm looking through this camera, you can't tell how deep that is. I guarantee you ain't nobody ever stuck their arm down in that hole. There's a bunch of fish in there. And that is so beautiful. Just a pure beauty of it all. There's a lady on YouTube that has shrimp in an aquarium. And I thought I'd done seen the shrimp, you know, all my life was shrimp. But that was a jump. These jokers is black and white stripes. Then she got, I don't know if it's a male or a female. I don't know. I just love to go there and watch it. Because they'll feed them and they come out the grass. And they're just the most beautiful thing you ever seen in your life. It's so relaxing to me. And I tell them, it's like I don't know if they believe me or not. I mean, why else would I say it? Just like it. And I mean, it's the worst things. Somebody had to like it or they wouldn't have got that idea and it wouldn't be so good as it is. Yeah, I've been in here. I remember this. I remember that cliff right there. Look at that. That's so pretty. I love that noise. I was told, somebody told me about last time I did this, I made them pee. Like, well, I've never thought of that before. Not stepping in them leaves. See, that's why I believe this is an old riverbed. Because when you get up here, you might find something. And I might, out of all these beautiful rocks. And I know there's more trained-eyed people that could know what to do with this stuff. But to me, it's got to be like, boom, for me to bother with it. I messed up my brain by watching too much YouTube, and I ain't gonna quit, so whatever. It's all just beautiful to me. Oh, damn. I know what that is. Now that's something. You can tell by the weight. You know what that is. I'm gonna keep that. Something tell me to keep it. Let me look at that joker. I don't know if y'all can see that while I'm looking at it or not. I'm gonna keep that. It looked different. But see, if I was down here by myself and not doing this, I would sit right here bent over and look. And I've always wanted to come in here to see if they would glow under that fluorescent light. I watched, boy, I'm ashamed of myself. Her name's Huntress. But she went out in her yard and just found amazing stuff that people have to buy. I'm ashamed of myself. I should know her name. I just got a bad memory. Now that's going to be beautiful. Dang it. There it is. It's just, if you can look past that, you look past that white coating it's got on it, and you can see that structure and them shapes inside of it. Let's see what this joker do. I don't want to lose my sunlight. Nope, it don't. Shine through. I found a big old piece of red. There's that pink quartz. I know that joker will glow. Oh yeah, told you. It loves to show off. I don't know how quartz got a bad name. I love it. And I don't even know if that's really quartz. It's just what I started calling it. It feels like sandstone. So it could be, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna use my stuff for my opals. And I heard about Karen and them from Ozone, and it's a guy named Chris Rufios or something. I could never say his name, and I hear other people struggling. But he's real educated, and he knows things that I hear, and I appreciate. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. But about how you can contaminate your wheels. Well, when you spend a bunch of money on something, and you hear that kind of stuff, you don't want to contaminate your wheels, especially when it comes to my precious opal. See there? Look, that's what I'm talking about. That's gonna make a good doublet. I'll get that white. Yeah, that's just dry. That's why it's like that. Sometimes you can find them, and you can see through them. Not that one though. See, that'll be pretty cut. It's so black, it's like a black silk. That where it's getting lighter is because it's drying. You wet it. No, mine. Dang it. Keeping it. Because that opal, go on top of that, make some pretty stuff. See there, I thought I seen me a snake. I didn't. They gone. They ain't hiding. Jokers ain't moving. They ain't so stupid they'll get in the creek in the middle of the winter time. Yep, I'm still counting down. This is what I come out. I can't believe my creek turns into that. And in the summertime, boy, it was like I was going on a safari in the jungle. When everything was green, and this water's deep. Ooh, dog. It's so cold. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to walk in this. Dang. Oh my God, I gotta go up there. I can't. Dang, I got to walk through here. I sure don't want to get my britches wet. Dang it, it's cold. I guess I need to just keep moving. Ooh, what is that moving? See that moving? Uh, what is it? Oh, dang it. I cannot let this water come up my pants. It will kill me. I will actually die. Golly, it's up high. Oh, ooh. Oh, Lord, don't let me get stuck up in this. Jesus Christ. Man alive. If you can see how beautiful, look at there. Can you see up in that? It goes in the wall. Now see, I'll put my mask on and come down here this summer. If it's here. and get in this joker and look where no man has looked before. Ooh wee. It's so cold, my legs are on fire. It's hard to stop, y'all. I'm freezing. And I don't want to get out of it, because if I do, I might have to jump back in it. Oh. See, I can't, that's too deep. I can't walk in that. I got to get up. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, don't fall. Do not fall. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa! Got it. All right. Look at that. That is some pretty stuff. See, you wouldn't want to be down in that hole with a snake. No, you know I always talk about those snakes. But really, them jokers are so horrified of you. That's all they're trying to do is get away. They don't want nothing to do with you. They can't even see you. People sit there and swear to God a snake was chasing them. It's like, dude, you just don't understand. That snake cannot see you like that. That snake does not see nothing but heat coming out of your body. See that natural spring coming out of that hill? It ain't that late. You know, I got to walk on that little bitty cliff with my big old Fred Flintstone feet. And I'm telling you, it ain't bad. Half the size. Let me shut up for a minute. Oh, dang it. I just about bit the creek. Sheesh. And didn't even say a bad word. That is so good to me. I've been practicing. I want to be a better person. And part of that, to me, in my understanding, is not saying things that you don't need to say. Just out of respect for people and myself. What kind of person you look like when you sit there talking, saying horrible stuff. Look at there. That's beautiful. I don't know if y'all see that or not. Just coming out the wall. Well, I see man up there. See these right here? Mama used to whip us with these. That was a switch bush. But that's the last berry them birds will get right there. They'll leave them and leave them and leave them till everything runs out. And then I guess it's a certain kind of bird that'll move in. And that is the last berry they'll eat. But yeah, I used to have to go pick my own switch. Thank God that little lady didn't know everything I was really doing. Because I don't think I might not have made it. I was just, right. Get me out there. Somebody needs to show me a piece of petrified wood now. You know I've been looking for it. They got some petrified wood somewhere. I know, that's stupid, but around here. And it is just covered in Jersey diamonds. Now I know they ain't diamonds, y'all. But now I had never been in there. But I guarantee you there's some nice stuff in it. And one day things could change. I might buy me them wheels. But it ain't gonna be right now. See where man has put them the man rocks? It's a big old nice tree from a tornado. Makes me sad to see them stupid old rocks. Because that means they're fixing to do something. They already done it. And that right there is another natural water just coming out of the ground. I always love that too. You know, when I was a boy, I drank that. And that I don't see it's coming down. It's going down in a hole right there. I love it. I always have. It's not even slick. You'd think it'd be real. Ouch! Stupid thing. That joker right there. I don't know if y'all see them thorns. That joker would eat you up. They grow some good old sour berries. Ow! Dang. I'm gonna eat my hands up. Look at all them vines. Nobody been in here. That's trash. Ooh. Please don't let me see no big old pretty rock down in that hole. Because I can get down there. I'm going to get through that. Even if I got to go through them woods. I'm just going to run that right at it. Let's see what happens. That's a net. I'm not going in it. That duck will hold every bit of my weight. Wow. Alright, back up. Come back in here. Go down. There we go. I did it. All by myself. Look at that tree. Oh shoot. Okay. Huh. Let me catch myself. That was hard. It don't look like it, but it was. So I didn't want to slip down in there. Bust my camera up. And it looks like if I try to walk on that, I think, and I can't, just whatever. I'm going to go and just deal with it on my way back. Alright. Well, man alive. I am not going to get stuck right here. I got to go that way. I want to look in there. I'm going. If I fall down, I'm just going to hit my butt and slide down into that water. So y'all get ready. Just here I go. I can see where even the deer has slipped through here. But I'm not going to do it. Oh. Told you. I fall on flat ground. I'm going to look at that. Can't help it. I got my backpack. Let me find me something. Big old nice piece of petrified wood. I want to look down in that. Because in my mind, look there, you see where them animals been hitting that cliff. They're sliding. Uh-oh, there's a good spot. I'm going to see what's around this corner first. That's good stuff. Coming off that cliff. Ah. Whew. I just always forget if I'm 5 miles in, that means I got to walk 5 miles back. See them hoof marks where they've hit the side of that cliff for so many years and slipped? I see something sticking in that rock. I had friends of mine watching my stuff. It's like they didn't even notice all them animals, and I had seen that since I was a child. Oh shoot! I almost bit that one. Nope. Come on now. Show me something pretty. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know nobody been up in here. People don't give it an effort. Well, for one thing, they don't know. It's like me, I'm sure there's people that know, but you wouldn't find the stuff that I have found if they knew it was here. I just can't. I got so many ideas in my head about going up there with. First, I just can't wait to meet Julie and Brian. Feel like I know them the way we all online and stuff and talking on YouTube. They're just so open. You can tell by their eyes that, and then just the stuff they tell you. It's like, and then the way they do, how fair they are. If you want some beautiful rocks, you find out when AZ Rock Hounding Adventures comes on, and they have got a fair system. If you want it, then everybody gets to pick a number, and it's like a lottery. Brian lets a computer pick a number. Then after that happens, whoever's got closest to that number gets to buy the rock. It's like, boy, hey, smart right there. But it ain't like one person wants it. There'll be 20 or 30 different numbers on there. And he's got to sit there and figure out if somebody did a double. I got to get my butt across because that water's deep. Man, if I'd have known this right here, I'd have been up here swimming as hot as it was this summer. I'd have sure been up here. But they just don't find nothing. I don't understand. That's what I was saying earlier. I believe that where I find my stuff is where this artesian well has dug and hit that hot spot. Because about 1 mile out of it, it just disappears. Ain't no way I can walk through that. It's too deep. I'd be chest high and I'd die. It'd flat kill me. I'd be darned. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna go up. Alright, I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna do this and grab this. My legs ain't trying to work because it's cold. Look at there, that's rocks. And you know I done stopped looking for snakes. There ain't none. But I gotta walk around that deep spot. And so I gotta get up in these woods. There's a foot spot. Okay, one, go. There we go. Ain't nothing to grab. I'm just gonna do it. Whoa. I didn't do that too good. I'm cold. Alright. Ain't nothing but deer been in here. Push through it. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. Oh, thought I seen something. Oh. Look there. All the deer. They avoid that same spot I just did. That's what that sand comes from, is them. Look at that. It's a cliff. I wonder. Ooh, my feet's so numb I can't hardly feel them. But I ain't gonna stop, man. This is beautiful. I know this is long, but I've been having rock hounding fever. I couldn't stand sitting there making another. Oh, yeah, I can walk on there. There's that gray moss. I would tell you how to use that stuff, but somebody told me it was You can't talk about that kind of stuff no more. And that's all right, maybe one day. Man, look how pretty. And I know I said it. Y'all probably done seen stuff like this before. Let me get down this cliff. Huh? Don't want it to break off. All right, Bubba. It broke. Look. See, I was standing right there. That joker broke. Boop, boop. Burned and broke the woods. Say my name. Well, I broke my own rule. Sorry, y'all, for telling y'all not to say my name. I'm gonna get down here and say it. There's that stuff. Them purple crystals. That'd be my luck. I'll find me some, and that joker's gonna weigh about 300 pounds. When you turn it over and find that crystal, it ain't in it. I had somebody tell me that there's stuff inside of it, but I ain't about to dig in that. I'll leave that for somebody else to do. There's a good track. There's a hole. It goes up in there. That just looked, man, that would have been so fun when I was a kid. Swimming in that. That might be fun as an adult. I'm gonna bring some people back here this summer. And, oh, look up there. It just keeps getting prettier and prettier. I love exploring more than anything else in the world. I've been doing that all my life. I just didn't realize all them pretty rocks. I don't think my friends, I done hauled my friends so far back in the woods, tell them I done found a new swimming place, but I never would tell them how far they had to walk to get to it, because this would be nice to swim in. I know there's bigger, better, and all that, but when you're young, you want a nice place to take somebody just to talk to. Sometimes these private places is the best place for you, because they ain't nothing like being in nature. Nothing. You're just free. Because believe it or not, we are a part of it. I'm fitting to walk up in there. I always like that. See how pretty that is? I ain't fitting to haul it. Back to freezing. Oh, it just gets prettier and prettier. Boy, Tom, Cat, Josh, he was in some canyons. And then my friend Tiger Eye, been there since I first started, when it was just like, I mean, I still kind of don't know what I'm doing. I just decided to do what I always done and just take people with me. Cause I used to drag my friends in this, but they only go once. They know better. It's like, don't you go with him. He'll bring you back in them woods, and you won't know how to get out, so you'll be following him, and you realize you get deeper and deeper and deeper in these woods. Cause I like it. I love it. There ain't nothing prettier than this. Except that creek I was in the other day, and it wasn't this pretty. See, not a rock, nothing. That's why I truly believe that where we was is where this creek has dug through an old riverbed, and this is just clay or sandstone or whatever you call it. Which I guess that'd be river too, because when you get on the Alabama River, you can get some nice beaches, and that's what it turned into after Ooh, it's cold. Oh my God, it's cold. Look at that. Man, I love that. That is a big old maple tree. Just huge. Look at that joker. I mean, that joker is big. And it just goes up forever. Oh, it actually curves. I'm thinking, I should get up there. Look at that. That's a wall. So I done run into civilization. Ooh. Oh, that's a vine. Dang. Oh, I'm stepping on it. Man, that's scaring me. Look at that. See that snake? It was underwater and I was kicking it and that joker was moving by itself. It made me scream like a girl. Oh boy, it don't matter. Everybody gets scared sometimes. Oh, it's so cold. God almighty. I can't believe I'm gonna have to walk back out of this. Oh my Lord. Look at that, how beautiful. Let me get that to focus in. It's so pretty, y'all. Such a dark hunter green. And that's some kind of fern. That's just beautiful to me. And down here in it, I mean, that's deep. But all the treasures run out. There's that crazy white round thing. I ain't throwing it back up there. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Let my dog tear it up. I don't like them. Because every time you get near something that uses these, they're all in the water. Now, it'd be the same people tell you don't litter. It's like, you got your balls all in the water, dude. Well, y'all, I can't go down that. Just ain't got it in me, and I can't get up that. Hun, this is running long. I'm 1 hour 37. But, you know what? I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to turn around and start looking for some rocks. I ain't got nothing this long, I don't believe. Mighty darn. Ooh, mama, that's cold. Dang. Just can't see when you're going back because the way the sunlight hits it. It looks like a big old rock down there and it drops off deep. I know I had to walk through here. Shoot. There we go. Ah, just keep moving. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Oh my God, I got my britches wet. Ooh. Oh my Lord. That is cold. Cold. I don't know why I feel like I gotta keep my left hand free. I've got my knife over there. But, I'm thinking again. Oh Lord. Too big to go down. I got to get me some new glasses. Cause everything looks like something. It ain't. It's an illusion, y'all. That's sand. Look. But it'll sure make you think you found a pretty rock. They just ain't in here. This is not where they come from. Oh, shoot. I gotta keep moving to keep my body temperature up, I guess. I couldn't imagine being in somewhere that it snows. I mean, I've visited before. I've even been in a blizzard. But I was wrapped up so tight. It's like I was in my own little bubble. That's just so pretty. And that sound. That is absolutely, now if that was clean, you could really see something in it. It's just got moss all over it. That's where knowing that, I mean, I'm sure the people that know what it is know what it is. That's about stupid. Didn't break. But I understand why they add it. That way they don't got to sit here and walk around. Well, they still got to walk. Them rocks showing. Another thing I noticed, these rocks are slick. And I ain't never had a slick rock in here. Okay, I'm gonna go up right there. That's why I came in. I'm gonna go back right here. I wonder why I picked that instead of this. There's a reason. Okay. When you see where the deers are slipping, you know they got a full grip. I know this might not seem like much to a lot of people. Ouch! But it's great to me. I absolutely love it. Y'all be blessed.